Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves has been outlining the arrangements in relation to payments which are to be made between now and March next year under the third phase of the BICO relief program. Delivering a ministerial statement in Parliament this morning, Dr. Gonsalves explained which categories of policyholders are eligible to receive payments under this phase of the program. The Prime Minister said detailed information on phase 3 of the payout to policyholders would be published in the weekly newspapers. A multi-million-dollar cocaine haul was made on Kettle's Beach on the leeward side of the island on Tuesday. This is according to Prime Minister Gonsalves, who was speaking in Parliament today, Thursday, November 28th. The Prime Minister was reading a report given to him on the matter. He indicated that 80 pounds of cocaine was discovered hidden in a nylon sack in bushes above Kettle's Beach. No arrests have been made, investigations continue, and the drugs are being secured by the drug squad of the RSVG police force. The Prime Minister noted that the intelligence arm of the police force has been enhanced and they are now able to move with greater certainty on a number of matters. The leader of the opposition, NDP, in a letter to Sir James Mitchell, said he has never criticized the ULP for wrongdoings, but always pointed his finger at the NDP.
Well, our nation has teetered on the brink of economic collapse. You have chosen consistently to say almost nothing in criticism of the ULP administration. That has led us to the edge and lacks the capacity to turn back now. Instead, you point your aim always at the NDP.
Eustace further noted that Sir James' comments during the 3 consecutive elections were untrue and he needs to check his arithmetic skills.
You indicated that over the years, presumably since you left, the NDP has been slumping in the vote. That is also a lie. In 2001, the NDP received 23,841 votes and lost to the ULP in that election by 9,091 votes. In 2005, the NDP got 25,734 votes and lost to the ULP by 6,272 votes. And in 2010, the NDP got 30,568 votes and lost to the ULP by 1,531 votes. So James, your arithmetical skills have deserted you.
Sir James, in an interview with IKtv, said that there is no bitterness on his part with the NDP, but what worries him is that there are no strategies.
Well, there is no bitterness on my part. I still love my party, and I am delighted that the base of the party is still there. What worries me is that the party does not seem to have a strategy to deal with swing voters. When you assess the political situation in St. Vincent from 1998 on, and the elections in 2001, 2005, you will see quite clearly that the 2 political parties pretty well control 44 to 46% of the vote.
Former founder of the NDP, Sir James Mitchell, said that the party needs all hands on deck and new people to formulate strategies, and recommended the current leader step aside after losing so many elections.
The party needs to have a strategy for all hands on deck, to pull everybody back together and inspire people and attract new people. That is of fundamental importance. I have said that Mr. Eustace should step aside because, again, in my view, a leader that continues to have an image of losing, a loser does not attract swing votes. And the mixture as before in the party is not going to give us the results that we want. I wish the party all the very best, but I do not see that we are trying to attract a broad section of intention and bringing the kind of dynamic leadership that we really require.
CARDI, in collaboration with the IICA and the Ministry of Agriculture, continues to look at ways to improve the value of sweet potatoes grown here through a project now being implemented dubbed Multiplying and Evaluating Roots and Tubers, in particular cassava, sweet potato and yam varieties suitable for value addition. A series of sensory analysis tests or taste tests were carried out today at various locations to determine the acceptability of new varieties of sweet potato among consumers for the making of potato chips and as a staple in the diet. Tests were done in at least 10 locations, including government ministries, schools, farming communities, and supermarkets. Coordinator of this activity, Ms. Wendy Michael, food technologist in the Ministry of Agriculture, says that 5 varieties of sweet potato will be used to test for acceptability of color, texture, taste, and overall appearance. The general public is being asked to lend their assistance in the process by participating in these taste tests. More local stories after the break.